Hey everyone, Roman Prokopchuk here. This is my channel. I'm a podcaster, first generation immigrant, agency founder, foster dad, and believer. I came over to the US with six other family members in 1990 to a two-bedroom apartment. We went through Vienna, Austria, Rome, Italy, and kind of finally landed here in good old New Jersey, which was interesting, a little bit of a culture shock, but blessed to be here, thankful to be brought over, and just want to share my experiences and what I've been going through in terms of worry and concern over the last 4 months with having three members of my family in the Ukrainian military, family still back in Lviv and around Lviv, by Kiev and around Kiev, having family members part of the defense of Kiev when the war in Ukraine first started, family in Odessa and other family all over the country, really giving my family here, myself in the States, updates on a regular basis, what's going on the ground. And I just wanted to start sharing. It's 4 months into the war. Ideally, I would have liked to share in the beginning and this whole time, but I guess better late than never. Just my feelings, my thoughts about being a first generation immigrant, being born there, being born into communism and how I feel about it, how, there's concerns, Americans calling, this is a proxy war, so on and so forth. But hypothetically speaking, what was Vietnam? What was the Korean War? Americans fighting in Vietnam, who was supporting and supplying the Viet Cong with weapons. So it's one of those things. Unfortunately, Ukraine got thrown into it, but it's not a thing that's just common as of 2014 or something that's going on just now. Like the US just threw us in there and we had something that we could have done theoretically to stop it. For hundreds of years, there's been aggression by the Russian Empire towards Ukraine and towards Eastern European countries, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, Poland, and other countries in that area in terms of aggression. Ukraine has seen numerous and countless genocides over the past 100, 200 years and tens of millions of people that were killed, Ukrainians that aren't really discussed in history. Through Holodomor in the existing and current area of the Donbass, where a lot of the fighting is happening, basically millions of Ukrainians were killed off and starved to death by an artificial famine. And the Soviet Union, Russia moved in Russian speakers, native Russians in the area to resettle it and recolonize it. So they had obviously sympathizers in the area. So we've been going through this for hundreds and hundreds of years, this aggression, and it's not one of those things where it's a conspiracy theory where this, that, or the other people are making some kind of issues. I hear people in the US talking about it, people in other places, but they haven't read the history books. They haven't lived through the history. I just want to paint an accurate picture. I want to give my opinions and really keep people up to date what's really going on in country. So feel free to subscribe, comment, like. If you have any questions about my personal journey, let me know. But I'm happy to be doing this, and this is a passion project.